Welcome back to Orlando, the 2024 USTFCCCA convention, as it continues its way leading up to the recognition that is the Bowerman Award. That comes our way on Thursday night. We've been talking to some of the 6 nominees. In fact, we've gotten all 6, and we have those interviews for you on runnerspace.com, but it's also fun to talk to not previous winners, not former winners, just winners. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian, right? Courtney Okolo is here, and Courtney, you come back. You've obviously been part of these festivities over the years. Meaningful for you to be part of it. We just had Jaden Hibbert, our last interview, talk about sort of feeling like he kind of joined a club when he won.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's like a club to be a part of, like the past winners or winners. So yeah, it's always fun for us. So much more fun for us because we just come, enjoy, eat. Get to dress up, hang out with our friends. So put us in a nice hotel and just, watch the ceremony and congratulate and celebrate the athletes from this year.
What do you remember about your night?
What do I remember? I remember it just being like running around all like the 3 days that we were here, going here, everyone talking to us, interviewing us. But it's not as, I don't want to say it's not as fun, but it's just like at the same time you're like a little bit nerve-wracked, a little bit like, am I going to win? Like, the more eyes are on you. Yeah. Whereas as a past winner, you just get to, sit back and enjoy, have a good time. So it's not as much pressure now as it was then, but it definitely was a great experience. And they really treat us well, like whether you win or not, it's like, because I was here in 2014 and I didn't win, but it was still cool. Like they, you felt really celebrated. So like, I really appreciate what they do for the athletes.
Yeah, we have, Leo's been nominated before, and I talked to Katura Orji. She had 3 opportunities and finally got that win. It's fresh on the mind of our last year's winner in Jaden Hibbert. He said he's actually sleeping next to his trophy still, and he cleans it every day. I'm sure you spent some time with your trophy after you won it, but where does it sit now?
So I've moved a lot, so I never kept it. At first, I think it was at the school, and I didn't even have it. And then they got another one, and then I moved out of Texas, so I gave it to my brother, and he still has it. So
well, and in a symbolic way, it's a pretty big deal for the family too.
Yeah,
it
needs to be with family, and it's like it needs to be safe and stable. Like I moved too much to where I would have to be taking it with me and stuff like that. So it's in good hands with him, and I appreciate it.
Well, I hope you're safe and stable.
Yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe.
You were talking about your training situation at Rice, and just give us a sense of how things are going.
Yeah, so I'm with Coach Anderson. He's great. I like Houston. I like being at the facility at Rice. I saw a couple coaches here. They're really they help us out a lot. So I'm in a good situation, and it's. Team USA is the toughest team to make, right? And you've seen the highs and lows of an event discipline that can be very ruthless sometimes. Can I ask kind of what keeps you motivated? What keeps you coming back? Just my love for it. I honestly I'm one of those athletes that likes to train, which is kind of weird, but so it's not hard for me to stay motivated and push myself in training, and that's really the hard part about it is training and staying disciplined. So I'm able to do that still, and I just keep going with it.
And as you do that, you continue to evolve and think about things beyond, sport of track and field. You're mentioning that you're doing a little bit of coursework in an area that you've suddenly now discovered is something you're interested in. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I went back to school. I'm studying interior design, and it really happened I bought a few properties in Texas and in Georgia, and I renovated them. And so I was like, man, I really like this. I want to learn more, actually learn about this. So I went back to school and studied interior design. And hopefully when I've, finished transition out of track and field, I could really dive into that field.
Yeah. Sounds like you've been trying to be as wise and proactive in with properties and turning stuff. I mean, is that something it's always one of those things now you look back, it's thank goodness I made those decisions.
Yes.
Do you feel like you were a smart one in that respect?
Yeah, I've had good mentors, my agent, he pretty much guided me through that whole process. And yeah, I'm very thankful for doing that because honestly, those investments have, and I think we need to introduce more athletes to different ways to invest, because that's what's really carried me through, not having a contract all these years. I was able to sustain myself with passive income, really. So and I just love real estate and design and construction and stuff like that. So it's just been a great journey of discovery of a different passion of mine. So I'm just looking forward to I'm enjoying this chapter of still running because I love running and competing, but I'm also looking forward to the next chapter, whatever that brings.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a flip of a switch, right?
Yeah,
you can make that transition as subtle or as deliberate as you want to make it.
For sure, for
sure. We ask folks too about the holiday season. It's always a time for spending time with family. How are you spending the holidays?
So I'm from Dallas, and I'm going back to Dallas to spend with we're all doing it at my sister's house, so I'll go back there and see my family and just enjoy the time.
And any unique holiday traditions in your family?
No.
You guys a Christmas Eve open?
Yeah, we don't open presents. We're not big on presents or whatever. We're all grown. So
we're past that.
Everyone was just like, hey, let's just not waste our time.
Talk to my wife. She's not past it.
Yeah, we don't care. Money's cool. But we play games and stuff, like game night on Christmas Eve. So that's always fun. And
Does it get pretty competitive?
Yeah, when we play Taboo, and Uno too, really. Yeah, it gets competitive for real. And my sister's having a Christmas party, so that'll be fun. This weekend, she's having a Christmas party. So.
Yeah, I mean, the way this event has kind of, the calendar, the way it's shaped here is we're kind of wrapping up pretty late towards the start of Christmas, kind of week out when we're taping this as well. As you get ready for 2025, does the indoor season serve any purpose to you, or are you just kind of looking to wait till things get, I mean, it's such a long year.
Yeah,
you can either
it is,
use it.
Right. Yeah, so indoors is kind of just to play around, I think. See how I'm doing. I don't think I'm gonna be serious about it too much, but it depends. I'm gonna run a meet or so if it's going well, then I might take the indoor season more seriously.
And at this point in your career, are you smarter about how you train? Are you able to understand your body, listen to your body a little better?
Yeah, for sure. I am. I have to just keep it there. I am.
No, well, I mean, you talk to, Jessica Beard and others who really had just, amazing, phenomenal, and lengthy careers. It's really hard to stay.
I've been I feel like I did it opposite. I would get hurt a lot at the beginning of my career, and I haven't gotten hurt in a while, years. So knock on wood. Yeah, here's some wood. I've been pretty healthy, so I think I just know how to handle it better, and my body is adapted to the type of training that I do, and I don't know. I know my body a lot more than I did, I guess, when I was younger.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have you back, and I enjoy all the fruits of being in Central Florida with a little bit of warmth and a little bit of VIP status. I'm sure you'll get a chance to enjoy this place, and please, always remind yourself when you see the next generation of those nominees up there, how you set the stage with some of those early wins. You really, kind of live up to the values of that Bowerman Award each and every year. So.
It's great to be back.
Yeah, grateful to have you here. Courtney Okolo, one of our past winners of the Bowerman Award, as we continue our coverage here from the 2024 USTFCCCA Convention in Orlando. And a reminder, all of our interviews available for you on runnerspace.com.